You neutralize.
Guys, what's going on? It's Mesa Sean, bringing you my subjective, with always trying to be objective opinion, playing some absolutely beautiful Destiny on the PlayStation 4, playing some Control on the map Moon, and you know, it's really a lucky time for us right now being next-gen owners. You know, there was a lot of videos and threads going on about E3 and, well, who won? Did Sony win? Or did Microsoft win? And the way I look at it is I think we win. We win as consumers, because when we have two major brands like that are competing for our business, that just breeds some stiff competition. And they're both, you know, both companies are going to do everything they can in their power to try to gain market share. I come from a sales and marketing background, so it's pretty simple. And that just feeds the competition, and which means we get better and better products every year as I get taken out. So this video is going to be basically my post-alpha, post-first impressions review. I played the game a ton. I only just worked on one character, the Warlock, the whole time. I didn't really want to mess with anything else because I just wanted to... The one thing that I quickly realized is that if you jump into multiplayer and haven't spent the time in co-op or whatever, single player, whatever you want to call it, the, you know, the open world, and work on getting enough glimmer, which is your loot currency, and some other things to upgrade your armor and upgrade your weapons, you're going to get your ass handed to you. So this is actually one of my first games where I start going positive, because I just spent so much time in co-op, just got a ton of currency. I got my armor up, I think, to like 140 or 120 or something like that, and pretty much got a 96 attack gun, I think. So I finally started winning gunfights, because before I upgraded the armor and upgraded my gun, I would just get taken out really, really quickly, and then it felt like it would take a zillion shots just to down one person. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is basically the party system, the lag, everything like that. I really didn't encounter lag at all. Maybe there's just one guy on this one particular map. I don't even know if it's in this match or not, but he just would not die because he was hopping and skipping all over. But I didn't really have much lag at all. I think the mic party system works great. And you know, one thing I really like about it is that right now PlayStation 4 does not have an option to go offline or to appear offline. So people can session join you and all that stuff. But within the menu, within Destiny, you can go in and actually only accept invites, or accept invites from anyone that's not on your friends list, or just go offline, which means no one can join your, quote, fire team, as they call it. But I thought it was a really good idea, actually, because, you know, sometimes I just wanted to go into co-op and I got joined a few times, and there's a lot of times I just want to go in there by myself. One other thing I thought was really cool is, like, the mic voice chat is actually kind of like directional. So say, like, if your buddy joins you, one time I was in co-op, and then, like, one of my friends joined it, and, like, I didn't even know it, and then I heard him coming out of my left ear saying, "Hey, Sean," and then I instantly just turned my character to look, and he was over to my left. And it's weird, because when you're a multiplayer, your, you know, let's say your party or people that you're with, or even in co-op, depending where they are, like, on the map, they'll sound a little louder when they get close to you, or at least this is what I experience. Or if he's to my left, it's mainly coming out of my left ear. So it was kind of cool. So overall, this game's got a huge fun factor. I mean, I feel, basically, I was never bored the whole time. Whether I was either playing multiplayer, because that's primarily, you know, the type of guy I am, never playing single player or campaign missions on previous titles. I found it was just, you know, if I needed to get some extra stuff, you know, let me go play in co-op for a while, and, you know, it just seems like you were never bored. And that's kind of really the reason why that I really got bored with the Call of Duty and moved over to Killzone, because Killzone kind of opened my eyes to the fact that you're not just playing one game mode. You know, big plus for me with Killzone is when you're playing in a, quote, war zone, it's not you're playing one game mode. You're playing, let's say, if you're playing classic Warzone, it's going to be 5 different game modes. Or if you're in extended Warzone, you can play up to 8 different game modes, all just in one long, epic 45-minute game. So, from a fun factor, I was never bored. I can't even imagine what it's going to be like with the different planets coming. I don't know what they're going to give us in beta, you know, hopefully some more maps, but I mean, I had a blast just playing on what they gave us for this, you know, for this alpha trial. So just moving into some, I guess, what you'd call constructive criticism, I guess you would say. On this particular map, on the Moon multiplayer map, you have a whole bunch of these vehicles, okay, and I feel like people abuse them. Now, there's like a pike, which is basically like your hover bike, except it's got heavy guns on it. And then there's like this tank speed thing that runs around shooting rockets all over the place. I felt like people were abusing them most of the time, because you could basically use them to you could sit on it and cap flags and just shoot people as they come to try to take you out. And it seemed like unless you had a heavy weapon with heavy ammo, it was just near impossible to take out. And you know, you can see this guy right here, he was basically just firing into there, and that's what a lot of the people were doing with it. What I think they should do, in maybe the beta or in the final release, just my piece of advice would be, is if, say, when you spawn in, let's say each side has, you make a random number, 4 of these vehicles. Once those 4 vehicles on each side are destroyed, just leave them out of the game. Because what I found is that I think they keep respawning. Because there were some times where I would see one of those, you know, this tank right here get blown up by someone, and then, you know, I'd see 2 more of them later on in the match on the opposite team. So it might be an idea just to, you know, if you're going to have one, just spawn it. And here's me trying to use it. I'm just terrible with it. I'm just more of a, just, you know, run around on foot and just shoot people. I'm not good with these things. So, but I do use my regular hover bike, just, you know, to get to places quick. So next thing I want to talk about was snipers and sniper rifles. I don't, this is not going to be one of those, they're OP or anything like that. I just think that if you are into sniping, you probably will love this game. I'm not a sniper. I am in Killzone because I just love the sniper rifle and the sniper action in Killzone Shadowfall. But for this game, particularly on this particular map, there's definitely, I noticed a lot of one-shot kills. And when you work your armor, you know, say like I did for this particular match, you know, get it up high just to get, you know, one-shotted. I mean, I'm not speaking from their perspective, because I don't know, was it a headshot and that's why, you know, it was a one-shot kill? But it just seemed like, from watching other people's streams as well as myself getting killed by them, it seemed like I was getting, you know, just getting tagged by one-shots. You know, you see like that guy right there, just shooting him all over and over, and, you know, took quite a number of shots. And this is my most powerful weapon right now that I'm using, which I think has like a 96 attack thing. So, you know, just something to think about. If you're a sniper, you're gonna love this game. They might want to just not buff, nerf, whatever. Just, you know, they might want to really take a look at the sniper rifles and just make some considerations in terms of how are they going to get one-shot kills. Is it just going to be from torso up? Is it from anywhere? Is it just from the headshot? I have no idea. But I think definitely people that love to snipe will like particular maps like this. So the matchmaking seemed pretty smooth. I didn't have any long wait times or anything getting into games. And I ran into some full parties here and there. But for the most part, the games seemed pretty even. It didn't at first right away because I had, you know, like I said, the first night or two I made it up to level 6, but it didn't dawn on me that I can go and spend all this money to buy armor and to buy, you know, better weapons, so I was getting my ass kicked. But I'm just curious how they're going to do the matchmaking. Is it going to be based on skill? Is it going to be based on win-loss? Is it going to be based on KD? What I think really has to be taken into consideration is what kind of armor and what kind of weapon your character has. Because, you know, someone may be a level 6, but, you know, they haven't upgraded their armor or anything like that. I mean, is it their fault? Yeah, probably. But, you know, you're going to put someone in with, you know, say an armor rank below 100 against people with, you know, upwards to 150 and higher. You know, there's no way they're going to do well. So again, as I mentioned in my previous video, I was really digging having a shotgun for a secondary because I'm just really not good with pistols, but I didn't really try out the Titan or the Hunter. I started to try out the Titan, I think it was the last morning that Sunday, but I was like, you know what, I just want to jump into multiplayer because I got better armor and I got better weapons and everything. I don't want to spend all day ranking up. Because sadly, Alpha closed on Sunday night, but then I think it was still on today, but I had to get back on Killzone because I got a big clan match coming up. Okay, so just wrapping things up, as you could probably already tell, I love this game. Really enjoyed my time playing Alpha. Really looking forward to Beta and seeing what Beta is going to bring. You know, what changes they're going to make. I mean, I don't really think many things even need to be changed. I'm really just looking forward to seeing what they're going to bring into Beta, like new worlds and new maps for multiplayer and, you know, different co-op things. Because this, you know, this is one of those games that probably you could already tell is going to eat up a lot of your time because there's just so much to do and just so much to explore. And as I mentioned in a previous video, you know, I'm new to the whole, you know, MMO thing, and, you know, was really enjoying it. So as I mentioned before on my channel, I'm only going to cover games that I truly love and play all the time. So once again, you're still going to be seeing constant kills on Shadowfall, and you're going to be seeing a lot more Destiny. I did a ton of recording this whole weekend, and actually I got a bunch of live comps too that I'm going to put up slowly over the next week or so. Because for some reason it was pretty cool. I stream on Twitch. Link will be in the description. When I stream on Twitch, normally I stream through the PS4. It's just easier than using my Elgato through my MacBook Pro, and I'm always paranoid of my MacBook Pro heating up. And normally it cuts out all the party chat except for myself. But for some reason with Destiny, it was picking up my teammates, which is pretty cool. So I got a couple of live comms that I'm going to post. Nothing beast, guys. I'm not Ninja or Dado Does Destiny. You know, those guys are amazing. I'm just newly discovering this game and just, you know, truly enjoy it, so I want to share this on my channel. And that's about it. I'm also going to be posting a Let's Learn, I think it's like just a 2-part series. It's going to be lengthy, and it's really just for people that are brand new to this whole experience, just want to see it. The first episode is going to be me basically at a low level, just working through co-op and just kind of going through teaching you as I teach myself about all the little things you got to pick up in co-op. And then the second installment is going to be all about the tower and pretty much what you need to know right away to go in and start buying armor, start putting things in your vault, you know, checking messages and all that sort of stuff. So that's it, guys. So if you enjoyed this content, please leave me that like. It does help a lot. Leave me a comment. Love interacting with you guys. And as always, if you disliked the video, you leave me that dislike, but please leave me a comment why you disliked it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.